Hey, welcome back guys. So today on this video we're talking about studio monitors, and more specifically I'm going to talk a little bit about studio monitors meaning. So let's go ahead and talk about this. First off, I want to preface this as that I am not a music professional. However, I was lucky enough to have KRK send these studio monitors over for us to review and test. And if you're not familiar with KRK, they are definitely one of the more popular, well-known studio monitor companies out there. They make the KRK Rockets, and they come in various sizes. So we have the 8s, as you can tell, and they are the KRK Rocket G4s, actually. So what's the meaning of studio monitors? Well, the reason I'm doing this is because I got a lot of people complaining that I call these things speakers. So again, I'm not a music professional, so I wasn't sure exactly what the difference was on a studio monitor and a speaker. Because as you look at these things, they look exactly like studio speakers or regular speakers. In fact, I do use these to listen to music and they sound great. However, if you are some sort of a sound engineer or musician, you probably know that these are completely different than regular speakers. So the first thing that I found out as I was researching this is studio monitors usually are powered on their own. So I flipped this one around right here. So as you can see, each one of these studio monitors has a power outlet. So in order to use them, you have to plug in each individual monitor into the wall. So they need their own power source. As opposed to home stereo systems that you might be used to, they have usually one, maybe two plugs that power the whole entire system. So studio monitors, they have their own power source. And why would you need that? Well, again, I'm not a music professional, but as I've been reading, these studio monitors are used to pick up any kind of imperfections in a music or song that you might be playing or listening or refining. So what happens is if you use home stereo systems, supposedly, with one power source, it can create surges in power, or possibly something is going to be missing from the string of music that you're listening to. And because of that, you might miss out on specific errors as you're recording music. So that was kind of interesting to read. So for an everyday average person like me, I probably won't be able to tell the difference. However, if you are a trained musician, you will be able to pick up the differences or any kind of errors in the music that you're listening to. And that's what they're there for. So sound engineers usually use studio monitors to listen to any kind of imperfections that might be coming out in the music. And also, since it takes power to push these woofers or tweeters, if they're sharing a power source, it is possible that the speaker would miss some part of the information that's being transmitted to them if it doesn't have enough power. So again, if you're just listening to one speaker, probably not a big deal, but sometimes you're going to have multiple studio monitors, and if there's not enough power to push that one particular monitor, then you might miss out on some sort of error that you're looking for in a stream of music. So that, in my experience, very little experience, is what a studio monitor meaning is. So that's probably the biggest difference that I was able to find, was basically the power source. Each one is individually powered as opposed to one power source powering multiple speakers like a home audio system. What about you? What do you feel like the studio monitor meaning is? If you have a better description or something else that I missed out on, be sure to leave a comment below. Let the rest of us know, especially since we're just learning. But hopefully you found that video useful. If so, click thumbs up, and I hope to see you on the next one. Thanks again for watching.